My teammates and I were forced to undress in the presence of Leah, a 6'4" tall biological male, fully intact with male genitalia, 18 times per week. Some girls opted to change in bathroom stalls, and others used the family bathroom to avoid this. When we tried to voice our concerns to the athletic department, we were told that Leah's swimming and being in our locker room was a non-negotiable, and we were offered psychological services to attempt to re-educate us to become comfortable with the idea of undressing in front of a male.
This video is brought to you by Pure Talk USA. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking to save money on your cell phone bill. Look no further. Go to Pure Talk to find the greatest deals that I've ever seen. Think about this: $20 a month for a phone bill. Can you find it anywhere else, any other company? No, you cannot. Unlimited talk, unlimited text, plenty of 5G data on the most reliable network for $20 a month. Also, veteran-owned customer service right here in the United States of America. I have a Pure Talk phone. You can switch your phone and your phone number right over to Pure Talk and save today. Pure Talk saved the average family $900 a year. What are you waiting on? Dial pound 250 and say Brandon Tatum. That's pound 250 on your cell phone. Say Brandon Tatum or hit the link in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notification anytime I go live, make a video. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. I want to play a clip from the hearing from a women's sports activist, Paula Scanlon. Roll clip 1.
Leah, formerly Will, had personal best times in every freestyle event that were faster than the women's world records. Once the season began, Thomas was leading the country in multiple events while only placing in the top 500 in those events on the men's team. Thomas later became an NCAA champion in the 500-yard freestyle, the first NCAA champion in our women's team history program. While many of you already know this, what you do not know is the experiences of the women on the University of Pennsylvania swim team. My teammates and I were forced to undress in the presence of Leah, a 6'4" tall biological male, fully intact with male genitalia, 18 times per week. Some girls opted to change in bathroom stalls, and others used the family bathroom to avoid this. When we tried to voice our concerns to the athletic department, we were told that Leah's swimming and being in our locker room was a non-negotiable, and we were offered psychological services to attempt to re-educate us to become comfortable with the idea of undressing in front of a male. To sum up the university's response, we, the women, were the problem, not the victims. We were expected to conform, to move over, and shut up.
Just imagine how crazy that is. This is what we, as a society, deem to be rational. You know, while we're in a state of ambiguity, which we shouldn't be, but since we have ignorant people amongst us, we are somehow in a state of ambiguity. If you don't really know where we want to go with this and you haven't figured out yet what the repercussions are, have homeboy tuck it under and sit out this one. Hey, man, I know you a man and you sucked as a man in swimming. Your times will be ranked #1 for the women. I mean, you sucked as a man, your times will be ranked #1 if you somehow convert to being a woman. That should be like a red flag of suspicion. It's like when people come into the country. Oh, you coming into the country for just 24 hours? And you coming from a place riddled with terrorism? And you are associating yourself with terrorist religions? That's a red flag. Hey, we may not let you come into our country. You're a risk. It's just like a dude. Hey, you claim you're transitioning. You want to play the sport here. You suck here. You're not even ranked here. You have everything. You have nothing to lose by leaving the male sport. It's not like you were a champion as a male and then you wanted to transition and you would lose everything as a male. It's that you literally have nothing going for you in the male category. You would be the fastest female if you switched to female. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, hold on. While you're in this middle stage, go ahead and sit this one out, homie. And then when we have a chance to figure this out, once we talk to young women, once we get a consensus, then we can let you swim. But while we're in the middle stage, you don't get to disenfranchise women to make them feel uncomfortable while we're trying to figure this out. because even Leo Thomas, homeboy, transitioned to being a woman, had access to the women's locker room. Come to find out, he attracted the women. That's a double conundrum. That's just like me putting on a wig and saying, you know what, I identify as a woman today. I want to go in the volleyball locker room and undress with my stuff hanging out in front of young women. But I'm attracted to them too. Now, mind you, I'm attracted to them. So just imagine the psychological game that plays, where women see me in there and be like, oh man, that's a dude. Like, is this dude serious? Is he looking at us? Is he trying to, find a way to sexually assault one of us? How do we know what this dude is doing? How do we know if this is not just a phase? And then he has to be getting aroused at some point, looking at probably really good looking women in the top physical fitness that they're probably going to ever be in their lives. And they naked right in front of you. They bending over and putting the underwear on or putting a swimsuit on, breasts exposed, booty, everything. All this is out in front of you, and you are attracted to women. And you got to ask the question, are you sexually active with women? And if Leo Thomas is sexually active with women, and he has access to be in a female locker room looking at women naked all day, over 18 times is what the young lady said, 18 times a week, you telling me he's not aroused at some point by looking at these women who are butt naked? It's asinine that they would subject these women to this. It is asinine. That's like saying that you're on a women's volleyball team, soccer team, whatever, and then they have male head coaches. But the male head coaches can go into the locker room. Imagine that. The male head coach can actually go into the locker room with the girls while they're changing. Oh, but he's not looking at them. He's their coach. He's an older man. Why would they feel uncomfortable with him? Yeah, and of course he's looking at them. Of course he's looking at these women. Of course, maybe he's not, completely gone and over-sexualized, but he's still looking at them. Listen, men check out women fully clothed. They drooling at women who got all their clothes on. Imagine having access to them being naked. It's crazy to me that they would even subject these women to that. And it's crazy to me that the fathers of these women weren't losing their salvation and jumping at to strangle a man that would expose his genitalia to their daughters. Hold the phone. I'll be back after the break.